The Influence of Jesus by Benjamin Caveney. Summary of the plot. Jesus rides the donkey down the Mount of Olives, enters Jerusalem with almost everyone praising him, breaks a local market saying, "This is a holy place, not a market," has a meal with his disciples, prays in the forest thinking about saving his life, gets charged for being a rebel, even though it's not true. Jesus gets executed on the cross. What qualities did Jesus show in the video? Emotion, resilience, he speaks the truth, smart, intentional, faithful, selfless, forgiving, loving, human, intense, sadness, passionate, temptation, willpower. How did Jesus portray these qualities? He showed he was passionate when destroying a local market, even though it leads to lots of consequences, which led to his death. He loved his enemies to the very end, and an example of this is when he did not punish anyone for his death. Jesus shows willpower and temptation when Jesus wants to save his life and he resists to just save everybody else's. How could I incorporate these qualities into my own life? I can add these qualities by being more loving, not getting mad over little things, like Sam, my brother, using my things and making my battery low. A quality I could also add is forgiveness, understanding that people make mistakes, not having relationships over little things. I can add the quality of being smart by planning things, not leaving stuff to the last minute, e.g. homeworks and assignments. The devil was those times he wanted to give up, not kill himself, and this shows the temptations, but he made the ultimate sacrifice for everybody around him. Now I'll be talking about Jesus is tested in the wilderness, Luke chapter 4. Summary of the plot. Left Jordan to go to the desert. Jesus was tempted for 40 days by the devil. Jesus did not eat or drink for those 40 days. The devil said, "Come and join me, and you can have all of this." Jesus has faith in God and serves him only. Then the devil challenges him to jump off the highest point in Jerusalem. Then Jesus says, "Don't challenge God." What qualities did Jesus portray in that passage? He showed willpower, faith, trustworthy, resilient, wise, patient, temptation, loving, loyalty. How did Jesus portray these qualities? Jesus showed willpower and the devil showed him everything he could have and what he could control. But he stays with God and stays loyal to God. Jesus shows faith in God by eating or drinking anything, even though he was very hungry. Jesus shows loyalty when the devil shows him what he could control, but he says, "No, I'm staying with God because I trust God." Qualities I can incorporate into my own life. I can add loyalty into my own life with my parents and teachers, for example. When they tell me to do something, I do it straight away. I can add willpower quality into my life by staying focused on my homework instead of playing video games. For example, stay on the iPad when told to get off to do homework. I can add the quality of faith into my life. For example, when everything looks really bad, I say to myself, everything will turn out better by always having faith. This artwork depicts this passage, seeing Jesus had his head down, the struggle that he is because he can't eat and drink, and he's vulnerable from the devil saying, "Oh, look at all this stuff you can have if you join me."